We recommend that you take pictures of your roof of your home, have it in a secure place, ready to present it to the insurance companies in the event that we suffer the loss of a roof or home and there needs to be a claim made. So start making preparations on documenting how your house is at this current moment. No, you shouldn't have your house tarped before the storm hits. We recommend getting the house tarped afterwards. If you do have an existing tarp on there that is not secured onto the fascia or screwed into the tile, we suggest removing the tarp to avoid any objects that are going to be flying around. The proper way of tarping is nailing the tarp into the fascia board with furring strips, along with screwing it into the tiles so that it's a nice smooth finish to the tarp and it won't fly away in this case. Many factors go into the cost of tarping, primarily the size of the home, but during a hurricane situation, a lot of other factors are in the play. So there's supply and demand. At this point, we won't know until after the storm, but rest assured that we have supplied ourselves with tarps to be able to protect our customers and their families. If there is a major hurricane like the one that we're expecting, a tarp will blow off under harsh conditions. So we suggest removing the tarp if it's held by sandbags or tiles. However, if it's properly placed onto the fascia with furring strips and nailed into the tile or the shingle, it's safe for the tarp to be there. A flat roof, unfortunately, cannot be tarped. There's no way of adhering the tarp. The water is just going to pond, and the tarp will not do any justice. It won't give any mediation to the excess water that's going to accumulate on there. So unfortunately, no, you cannot tarp a flat roof. If you can click on the link below, we have a site where you can register to get a tarp placed after the storm. We will work directly with your insurance company, and to much of people's surprise, the insurance company will cover the tarp, and we have that system set up so that it's seamless and easy. If you have any missing shingles or tiles, we recommend to get it repaired immediately. Under the given circumstances, it might be very difficult to find somebody to properly place them. However, if you wanted to do this yourself and you feel comfortable getting on the roof and you have extra shingles, we advise you to use a safety ladder. Tie down your ladder, make sure that it's safe. Go up there with somebody that feels comfortable being on the roof. You can go ahead and install roofing cement on the area that's missing the shingles so that it creates a smooth, leak-free barrier. Everything gets encapsulated. The last thing we want is for air to penetrate underneath the shingle and it'll start ripping up all the other shingles along the roof. So the best case scenario, if you do have a shingle roof, is to, if you have the extra shingles, go ahead and nail them in. If you don't have the shingles, use roofing cement to create a patch to seal the perimeter. And if you have a tile roof and you have extra tiles, we suggest you buy a can of tile foam. They sell this at the suppliers, and you would want to put some foam on the tile and adhere it tightly so that there's no gaps in between. Of course, this is a band-aid to a gushing wound, but at least it will hold off the roof and the repair for a while and protect your family. We suggest for you to trim your trees, especially if they're around the roof. The last thing you would want is any projectiles flying to your house or your surrounding neighbor's house. So take this time to trim the trees, call bulky waste pickup, have it picked up to ensure that your home and your neighborhood is safe. If you've gone into your attic and you've noticed on your ridge that there's an opening, or along the eaves that there's an opening, this is totally safe. It's normal. It's actually where we install, let's say, the ridge vents to allow the roof to breathe. This helps contribute to equalizing the pressures when wind starts moving through the roof. So this is a totally normal thing. Just check for nails on the ridge. And if you want to give it like an extra assurance, you can bend those nails upwards so that it can have an extra reinforcement. And this will definitely help. During a hurricane, which is an act of God, under such circumstances, all warranties, whether it's with City Roofing or any other roofing company, the warranty is null and void after the storm. We will be there to service our customers. We will be there to inform you, to give you tips and preparation, and we will have our lines open and our emails open and have the proper hands on deck to be able to assist our family and our friends and our customers with 100% support and service. Those that are in contract with us, we need to let you know that supply and demand will change after a storm. Materials will become very scarce. We've made those preparations and have stocked up with materials for our customers. Labor will also increase because of the supply. So in most of these cases, there will be a renegotiation of the contract price with your insurance company. And we have everything in place to be able to act on your behalf and be able to make this process as easy and as stress-free as possible. With our Storm Priority VIP service, you have a card with a special number on it. The lines will be active as long as we have phone service, and you will be placed on a priority list to have your house tarped in the event that you have a loss. Okay, so we do have those systems in place for you to be able to utilize them for those clients that are the Storm Priority VIP. Yes, you can enroll into our Storm Priority team. If you click on the link below, we will guide you into the steps you need to take. We will work on your behalf directly with your insurance company to ensure that your roof gets tarped, you get watertight, and that we process the permits to install the new roof, and that it gets finalized, the roof gets finalized. So by clicking on the link below, we will go ahead and put you in queue. It's on a first come, first served basis. So there is limited spacing for this service. So we just want to make sure that if this is something that you are interested in, please make it urgent for you to go ahead and set that up for you and your family. Our community, our neighborhood, our city is going to be flooded with storm chasers. Please be on the lookout. What are storm chasers? These are out-of-state contractors that follow hurricanes and tornadoes, acts of God that destroy neighborhoods and cities, and they will promise you a roof within a day with permits done to code. Please be aware that these people will take your cash and they will run. A lot of these are not, these contractors are not state certified. So us living in Florida, we have to abide not only by Miami-Dade code, but also the Florida Building Code, which is very stringent. Please make sure that they are licensed and insured. Make sure that the general liability insurance is valid and active, along with the workers' comp. You can find the phone number to the insurance agent on the certificate. Feel free to call them. You are entitled to check these things out. You do not want to be held liable for someone falling off your roof and suing your insurance. Make sure you have a Florida contract if you sign with them. Check out the Better Business Bureau to see if they have any complaints at the Better Business Bureau or with the state. Check the Tallahassee State Department of Business and Financial Regulations to see if they have any complaints there. Look at the reviews, see what people are saying. As you're doing the job and you're making payments and the work is being done, request partial waiver of lien so that you're not held liable for any material that was purchased on your behalf and the contractor might not pay it. Therefore, the supplier can go after you with a lien on your home. So as the job is being done, you would want to request partial releases of liens. And at the end of the job, you'll request a final release of lien with a paid invoice and proof that your permit was finalized. Take pictures, document what they're putting on your roof, make sure that it matches what the contract is saying. Don't hire a handyman to do a roof. You wouldn't hire a dentist to do the job of a cardiologist. Therefore, do not hire a handyman to be working on your roof. Be patient. However, have your checklist and make sure that they meet the requirements of doing a professional roofing installation here in Miami-Dade. And we will be answering any questions that you might have, either through Facebook or Twitter or email. And we'll be keeping you guys up to date on anything that comes in.